What's going on, muscle monsters? Align Gonzalez here, and today I got a quick Q&A video for you. As most of you guys know, if you follow me on Facebook, I do currently have the flu, hence the fucked up hair. Alright, so I got a lot of questions. I want to answer all of them. So two things. Number one, I'm going to give quick answers. And number two, if I've already made a video discussing the topic, I'm just going to link you to the video. VJ, advice to decrease duration of soreness. My legs cramp up like crazy. VJ, the best tip I could give you if you want to reduce the amount of soreness you get on a specific muscle group is to train it more frequently. So if you're training your legs once per week, start training them twice. This is going to force your body to adapt to recover faster on that specific muscle. So what you're going to notice is that after about a week or two of doing this, you'll get very little soreness and it won't even last that long. Brandon, best tricep exercise at home with dumbbells or body weight. Any tips on form would help. Thanks. Brandon, for the sake of this video, I'll give you one quick, very effective tricep exercise. The overhead dumbbell extension. With that exercise, you want to focus on two things. Number one, when you bring it down, make sure you bring it all the way down to the point where your forearm is touching your biceps to fully lengthen the tricep. And then when you come all the way up, you want to extend. That way you get the maximal contraction on the triceps. Anar, cardio on mass, yes or no? It really just depends. If you want to do cardio, that's totally fine. Just know that you're going to have to eat a little bit more to make up for those calories that you're burning. If you don't care for cardio, then there's no reason to do it. Jaren, best alternative to protein shakes. Jaren, the protein shakes should be the alternative to nutrient-dense whole foods. So I guess an alternative for you would be whole foods, chicken, eggs, milk, beef, etc. Peter, how many times a day should I have a protein shake if I'm putting on mass? Peter, I did do a video on this, but I'll give you a quick answer and I'll link the video for more details. But basically, there is no set amount of protein shakes that you should take per day. Alright, so you have a required protein amount that you should be consuming per day, whatever number that is, and then you have different sources that you can consume to hit that number. So whether it be nutrient-dense whole foods or protein shakes or a mixture of both. Alright, so if you can hit all your protein with just food or nutrient-dense food, then do so. If you need a protein shake or two in order to hit that number, then by all means, go right ahead. Just make sure that whatever you're doing, you're hitting that total protein number. Benjamin, I'm on a paleo diet due to allergies, gluten and whey, and sugar causes tendinitis flare-ups for me. As an ectomorph, I find it hard to put on muscle mass. Food restrictions make it that much harder. Any suggestions? Yes. Find carbohydrate sources that are gluten-free, whey-free, and don't have sugar. Alright, so you probably are going to have a little bit of a harder time to find a variety of foods, but I wouldn't completely eliminate carbs from your diet. I would just look for carbohydrate sources that are gluten and whey free and don't have sugar. Danny, been bulking for a few months and gained 15 pounds fairly lean. Now I'm starting to see some fat gains. Should I scale down my calories? Am I not working heavy enough? Is this a plateau? Danny, when you are in a caloric surplus for an extended period of time, it's only natural that you will start to put on some fat. Now, if you're putting on fat faster than you like, then what I would do is, say you're right now eating in a 500 calorie surplus. We'll simply decrease that surplus to about 250 or even as low as 100. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to still be in a surplus and gain weight without, putting on as much unnecessary fat in the process. Alright, Max Coin, how to really isolate the side delts. Max, I have an awesome Quick Tip Tuesday video that I posted a while back. I'm going to link that in the description just for you, my friend. Nate, sometimes when I bench, my reps or weight doesn't increase. Does this mean no progress is made? 9 times out of 10, yes, this means that no progress is made. Your body has already adapted to that rep and weight scheme, and thus, unless you go further and overload the muscle, there's going to be no reason for it to grow. Now, if you're finding it hard to increase from there, what I would suggest is either 1, do a deload, or 2, take a whole week off and then come back, and more than likely, either way you go, you'll come back slightly stronger and able to push a little heavier. Now, when you do this, don't come back to the gym and throw on 25 extra pounds to the bar. Go slow and progressively. All right, so maybe 5 to 10 pounds, see how that works out, and then deload or take a rest week off again when this starts to happen. More than likely, if you track it correctly, then you'll just have to deload every once in a while, and that should be more than enough. Jaron, again, another question from him, that's fine. How should we breathe while exercising, or is it not important? Absolutely, it's important, but mostly important when you're training at a high intensity, which I assume you are. All right, so I'll give you a very basic way of breathing when you are going to lift. And I'll give you a squat as an example, and then you can turn this over into whatever lifts you're doing. All right, so with the squat, what you want to do is first take a big, deep breath and brace the core, right? And then throughout the whole movement, you hold that breath. So you go down, you're still holding your breath, and you come all the way up to the top, let it out, and then repeat. Take another deep breath and brace the core, go down while holding the breath, come back up, and release. All right, guys, those are the questions. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to click the like button below. If you have any questions, go over to facebook.com/Muscle Monsters, like the page, and you can ask them there. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.